What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Hansen with Backpacking TV. Welcome to the wintry world of the San Juans outside of Durango, Colorado. Today, I'm trying to break down some of the things that people get wrong about winter backpacking or mistakes that people make that get them into trouble with winter backpacking. So we're going to be talking about 5 things. Did I put up 4? Today we're going to be talking about 5 things, mistakes to avoid while winter backpacking. Before we get into the video, please like the video, subscribe to our channel. This is a great place for people to be a part of our community here at Backpacking TV, to learn, to grow, to inspire, and to share with others what's going on with other outdoor enthusiasts such as yourself. And I also want to give a big shout out to LED Lenser for sponsoring the video. They make amazing lighting products, headlamps, lanterns, flashlights, things like that. For all of your lighting needs, check out ledlenser.com if you're interested in a good headlamp or lantern. And let's get into the video. So today we're talking about the 5 things that people get wrong with winter backpacking, or what they get in trouble with, or just general mistakes while winter backpacking. So let's break it down. Number 1 is navigation issues in the winter. A lot of times it can be really easy to, say, count on a cell phone or count on being able to just remember where you came from. But as you can see, we've got some snow coming down. The peaks are all obscured in cloud, and figuring out which way I've got to go might become a potential issue. All the trails are buried under 6 to 10 feet of snow, so trail markers go out the window. My cell phone is probably going to die any minute now because it's cold, and batteries don't tend to do well in the cold. So if I'm counting on a phone or being able to just simply retrace my steps, that might not always be the case. So having a good plan, having a paper map, a compass, things like that with you, and then making sure that you are taking notes really with where you are physically, because it is a much different situation. If you were to get into a whiteout or a blizzard out here, it might be really difficult to be able to navigate back to where you started from, to a hut, or to whatever sort of shelter that you might need to be able to get to. Another simple mistake I see people make with winter backpacking is just having the wrong gear. Winter backpacking can be pretty expensive to get into. There's a lot of things that are expensive, highly technical, lightweight, and waterproof. All of these things can add up, and a lot of people try to make their summer gear or their 3-season gear extend into winter. That can really get you into trouble. And what I see commonly is that people don't have the right sleeping bag, and especially people don't have the right sleeping mattress. So a winter sleeping mattress is totally different than your summer or your 3-season mattress, and it makes a big, big difference in insulation. Cool. Let's sit on that. Oh, baby, that's nice. Being able to stay off of the snow or what's going to turn to ice as I warm up my tent, that can become really dangerous if I don't have a good way to separate my body from that really cold source that's just going to all night long be drawing my energy, be drawing my warmth into that snow and ice below me. So having good winter gear, it can be really expensive to get into, I know, but having good gear will go a long way to make sure that you stay warm in the backcountry. Another mistake I see people make in the backcountry in the winter is letting water become a problem. As you can see, we are in a frozen winter wonderland, and there's not a lot of water to drink out here. So if you didn't plan properly, you might not have a good way to, say, cook your food or even just have basic drinking water. There's no creeks nearby, or any creeks or running water are going to be buried under 6 feet of snow in a place like this. So having a good, highly efficient stove that has a good heat transfer there, I'm not wasting a ton of fuel to be able to melt snow and turn it into drinking water. Don't just eat snow and try to get your drinking water that way. You'll feel sick to your stomach. You'll probably just get super dehydrated if you count on that. But you have to be thinking ahead with water. Not letting water, drinking water, turn back into ice is really important. One of the things that I like to do is also, before I go to bed, I'll fill, say, a jet boil with some water, because that will freeze up, but in the morning all I need to do is turn it on and it's already ready for turning back into drinking water or tea or something to make breakfast with. But you have to be constantly vigilant with water and being able to manage your water system so that you don't get dehydrated or thirsty and get into trouble that way. Number 4 on the mistakes I see people make in the winter backcountry is they skimp on ways to get warm. So I want to make sure that I have what I think I need and then a little bit extra so that in case conditions turn, weather turns, or maybe I have to spend another day because of inclement weather or something like that, that I have the ability to get warm and stay warm in an emergency. So what I like to do is plan my layering system to have base layers, mid layers, puffy jackets, and then extra layers with, say, a hard shell, and then have something else that I could add to it. Maybe it's a second mid-weight layer into my system in case temperatures really drop and I need to hunker down and get warm. Last on my list of 5 mistakes that people make, I just think that this is kind of a broad thing, but it's winter backpacking is all about being preemptive, with vigilant with all of these things, all of the factors, weather, snow, cold, your gear, and people letting things go until it becomes a problem, and then you have to solve a problem. And that can be really dangerous when it's the winter and you've got all of this to deal with. So be preemptive, be vigilant, be constantly thinking ahead to make sure that something doesn't become a problem. This is going to look like staying warm, making sure that you stay dry, not letting yourself get too sweaty, having plans, managing your whole system is very, very important. And that's a lot of what winter camping or backpacking is all about. A lot of it is just managing your gear, managing your body, managing your water, all of those things so that they don't become problems. What I see people get wrong with this is that they treat it like a summer adventure where it's a lot easier to not be so focused on every little detail, every step, and then things snowball away from themselves and they get into some real physical trouble. Okay, don't make these mistakes. I've made a handful of these mistakes myself over the years. They're not fun. Sometimes they're just silly little stories that I'll tell later, but sometimes they can get serious, and I don't want that to be the case for you. So stay safe out there, have fun with your winter backpacking and adventure trips. And if you think I missed something, please let me know in the comments below. I want to always be learning from you guys as well. So please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and stick around here at Backpacking TV. We have loads more tips coming your way. I'm Eric Hansen. I'll see you later.